Okay. Yes. Okay, so we will start the second workshop. Okay, are you tired? No. Not. Are you ready for the second workshop?
Yes.
Yay. Okay. If you feel anything like feel sleepy or feel tired, okay, just feel free to relax. We have a little park nearby. Okay. Try to have you feel happy. Okay, everything. So we have the first workshop this morning. Do you remember like what you study, like what you heard, what you listened about the first workshop? Is that useful for you? The first workshop? Is it? Do you find that useful for you? Okay, so I hope. The second workshop, I will share with you about the topic like inner path to happiness. Is that interesting? Or in a part to if you say, oh, how to make like more money, how to make more things. So now we find like in a part to happiness. So my question, have you ever studied about happiness before? Yes, somebody study, just show me your hand. Right? Oh wow, amazing. I think you really feel happy, okay? So I don't know, like you are really good. Before I've studied a lot, but to to talk like study about happiness, find something as normal people, they say that should be like luxury or something not necessary to study about happiness. Look like that. We study a lot. We study like to get a lot of certificate. Okay, but we feel like not too much like concerned about our happiness. But everything we do, you see, everything we do is potential, meaning like something inside us that we want happiness, right? We never do something that be like I'm too much happy, so I like to do something it make us like trouble. Have you ever think about that? Yes. We always, whatever we do, even the single thing we do, just potential meaning we want happiness, right? And never want like even a little suffering is too much for us. But happiness never like enough. Okay. So my question that in your opinion, can you share with me? We do workshop. I don't need like I'm not like just like talk. So we do workshop. My question for you, like in your opinion, what's the happiness? What does happiness mean? Okay, you can give me your answer. In your opinion, you think what's the happiness definition? Yes, please. Yeah.
Peace, contentment.
A big contentment.
Peace.
Yes.
And contentment.
And contentment. You can tell me whatever you think. Okay, what is your like definition about happiness? So we will start. Okay. Yeah. And then on Zoom also. Okay. Uh, anyone else? Thank you so much for your answering question. Anyone else? Yes. Self
Acceptance.
Oh, self acceptance. Wow, wonderful. Okay. Thank you. Yes. Yeah. Uh, any other answer? Yes.
Love.
Love. Thank you. Love. Yes. Compassion. Wow, it's almost like there. Okay. Yes.
Joy.
Sorry.
Joy.
Joy. Oh, amazing. Okay. Anyone? Yes.
Peace of mind.
Peace of mind is yes. Thank you so much. Anyone else? Yes.
Be less agitated.
Amazing. Yes. Thank you so much. What's your name?
Other.
Okay. Yes. Thank you. Uh, anyone else want to share your definition about happiness? That means that is you it's true for yourself. Okay. That is you feel happiness when you are that like that, and then like for example, some people say, "Oh, when I was a kid, I remember my happiness is when my mom bought for me a big balloon. So at that time when I was sick, or that's years old, so I say my happiness is big balloon. Yeah. So now I grow up a little bit. So my happiness is pass my exam. Okay. So and then a little bit my happiness is buy a motorbike. So is it a lot of definition? So you already give me wonderful definition about happiness. You already master happiness. Okay. So I'll give you a more like, usually people say like happiness is the time or the state you feel satisfied about what you have. Okay, so I think all the definition you give me, that when you at that level, you satisfy and then you feel happy. So you say that's the happiness, like you say, like peace and contentment. So when you at that level, you feel happy. So with you, that's the happiness definition. Okay, and on other people, maybe the baby, they say, oh, my happiness is my balloon, my happiness is my ice cream. So we have like thousands of definition about happiness. You agree with me? Okay. Yep. So today we are in a Paramita. First, I would like to say thank you so much for you coming with us for at the Paramita meditation. We follow like Buddhist philosophy. So here we would like to show you about something about happiness according to Buddhist philosophy. Okay, happiness according to Buddhist philosophy. And to start with it, first we should understand what the Buddha meaning. Okay, so I think some of you already studied before or already know about, like you see nowadays, we go everywhere, so we see Buddha almost like everywhere. Okay, some people they put Buddha in the garden, look like to protect the garden. Some people put Buddha in the corner, the window. Some people they put Buddha in the altar, everywhere. You see, like Buddha nowadays, very common, and he can be everywhere. So depends on people, they understand about Buddha. So he put him different places. For example, you come here, I say, wow, Buddha here very like formal, with lots of flower. But I saw my neighbor, he just put Buddha in the garden. So we see, okay. So now when we come here, so our mission that we would like to show you about the definition of Buddha about happiness. And then we can practice, and all the Buddha teaching just help us to process us, to lead us to happiness. It's not something else. It's not studying Buddha, we will make more money. It's not studying Buddha, we will have like a good partner or something. Okay, but we have more happiness. And now we try to, like in like I have like only 45 minutes. I cannot have talk more than that. So if like you can ask me question, or if you're more interesting, you can go with me to study step by step to see how is happiness process, and how is the goal, the ultimate, like the at the end of the process, at the end of the path, what happened there? Why we have to study? Why Buddha appear here? So we come back. We say, what does Buddha mean? Okay, some of you already studied, share with me, I've learned Buddhist for a long time or something. So now I just want to ask you, like you heard many like time, we say Buddha, Buddha. So in your opinion or your knowledge, you can share with me what Buddha mean. Okay, somebody want to share with me? Like if you know, you awake. Awake. Buddha mean like awake. Okay. Another person? Yes. Awareness. Awareness. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay. Other person? Optimist wisdom. Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Enlightenment.
Enlightenment.
Both inner enlightenment and
Yeah.
outer.
Yeah.
Some Buddha has come into form, and myself now become a Buddha, but on the path.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's inner and outer.
Yes. Okay, so in Zoom, anyone have like idea about the definition about Buddha? We should know, okay? Because we go to the Buddhist temple and then we see Buddha everywhere, but we don't know why people call him Buddha. It's not call him another name. Okay? Why? Okay. So you can share with me about your thinking. What's your thing what Buddha mean? Okay, some of you I think already know or go Buddhist temple very long time ago, practice, study. So we should know. Or if okay, anyone else want to share about what Buddha mean? Okay. We're like family. We're not like judgment, like you right, you wrong. Oh no, we're just family. We support each other. We understand. And then later we're more happy. The meaning after you leave workshop for workshop today, you feel more happy. That's our mission achieved. It's not leaving too much tired, too much sit, too much calm down, too much sleepy, too much boring. It's not like the more you study, the more you happy. That's the paramita appear because that reason to make people study, to make people happy. Okay, yes. So if you don't have any work about Buddha meaning, I will share with you about that meaning. Okay. So do you really want to know him? Why we call Buddha? So maybe you can come home. Your children ask, "Hi, mommy. Today is a Labor Day. Where you not here? Where you go?" Say, "I go to the Buddhist temple." Say, "Okay, tell me what Buddha means." Say, I say, so really bad. Okay. I have like some days ago, I have retreat Vietnamese and also like English. So some people say one of the most of like their family and their children, no, their son or their daughter register him or her to the retreat. Okay, so before she left, so she asked, "What Buddha mean, mom?" So she told me, "Say, oh, I come here today, so I have to write it down. When I come back, I will tell her." She at home, she won't show for me for the retreat, so at least I have to tell her something. Okay, so we come back. We say, "What's the Buddha meaning?" So today I say Buddha, like English word, but in Tibetan, it's come from like the word we say like Sangye. So some of you are like, have you ever learned about Tibetan? I'm not, I just a little bit, just some word I try to remember. Okay, so in Tibetan they have like two words like Sangye. So Sang and Ge, two words together. Okay, Sangha in English we have word like Buddha. So Sang, what does it mean? Sang that means the person, he or she, like completely abandon or negative habituation or negative like energy. We say like jealousy, we say like hatred, we say like attachment, we say like pride, doubt, uh, like a lot of things. We call that like sang, completely abandon, completely finish all the negative emotion, negative energy. Okay, and ge doesn't mean the person completely or fully develop about the good quality we call positive energy, positive attitude, positive habituation like compassion, love, kindness, patience, tolerance. So that's what make like Sangye, and it come with like Buddha. So the person, if the person they already abandon all the negative energy, negative habituation, and then they full of love, full of compassion, full of patience, okay, like live harmony with everyone. So that person we can call Buddha. Okay, so now you can check, are you Buddha or not? So we study the process, okay? So when we finish, we all completely abandon on our negative thing. So we fully develop that and never, we say like, can be higher, cannot be higher because like fully blossom in that quality always inside full of love, always love going, kindness going, tolerance going, compassion going. So always that. So at that time, we attain the level we call like Buddha. So we are all potential that skill. Okay, which is like potential, but we need to like purify. We need to look like, so you look like the treasure under the ground. You see, and that Buddha, we have like Buddha nature inside it of us, even inside the animal, inside a little insect. Do you believe that? Okay, so we say that it looks like the treasure inside each of us. And then when we study, we recognize our negative thing, like we recognize, oh, that's the attachment, that's the jealousy, that's the pride. So we abandon. So one day we completely abandon, look like we found the treasure under the ground, and then we have to like, like have to drill deeper until we touch that treasure. And is that not a really easy job, right? It takes time. And we have to study to recognize our negative thing to abandon. So for like some of us now, we even cannot recognize I'm involved with attachment. I'm really dry. My ego very big. Some people say, oh, I'm very patient. I'm the most patient person in the world, for example, something like that. So Buddha, he come and he gave teaching for each of us to recognize the negative emotion, negative habituation, abandon, and then fully like fully like stop it, and even the smell. So that's how we call like become Buddha. And because this passion, so he come and then he gave teaching. No more than that. He didn't want to come and then gave teaching to become famous. So people come, oh, that's the Buddha. And then I take picture with Buddha, or I have the signatures if the famous look like. Sometimes we go, we see the famous actor and actress say, oh, can you give me the signature? I can take picture or something. Or he didn't want like that. He just want to come and show people that you have the treasure inside it of us. You have the treasure. You can become Buddha. You can happy like me. So I show you the way to practice, to be like that, to be happy like that. It's not to I show you the way, so you will come and you will like worship me. You will make me more famous. Okay, he didn't want like that. He just come to give the teaching to make us happy, to make us like become Buddha, like that. So completely. Sometimes you see, as we are humans, sometimes we see something good. Okay, like, oh, I saw that in the treasure. So will you go to share with every people? Come, oh, I saw one of the treasure there. Come with me. We together share the treasure together. Always, oh, this is a treasure. Should keep secret. Nobody know. Only me know and use that. You see? Yeah, we see something good. We keep secret. We use for only ourselves. But Buddha, he completely different. He showed, oh, your treasure inside you. So come, I show you the treasure. You use that. So that's we call it compassion. We call it true love, or sharing. So if you want to become Buddha, no way then practice and study. If we don't practice, we don't study, we cannot become like Buddha, or we can like attain, we call like great happiness, or we can use the word like enlightenment. Okay, the path to enlightenment, the inner path to happiness. Okay, so do you have any question, or do you feel like something disagree with what I share with you, or you can share with me what you talk? Do you agree with that? Okay, so now you understand what Buddha meaning, right? So we are potential Buddha. We can practice like Buddha, right? So at least, are you happy when you heard that? Are you happy? Okay, yeah, you happy. Show me you happy. Say, I'm happy. I want to see your happy face. So now you know that. We know that the treasure, the happiness is not only from outside. The happiness outside, we say that is just temporary happiness. Okay, if we don't have like Buddha gave us teaching, so we like the person always looking for external happiness. And then we think happiness is outside, and then we spend all our effort. We spend all our like ability to seeking the happiness outside. And you see, we never satisfied with about the happiness outside. Have you ever satisfied? Say, oh, I'm now I feel like, oh, that's it. I'm attain a great happiness. I don't want more. That's enough. It's no more. I don't need more happiness. There, it's enough. So, if you think like that sounds so good, but actually we never satisfy. Our mind is really smart. Okay, so when we like the mind, they're really smart. Like they lead us something. For example, first they say, oh, you will be happy if you buy your bicycle, you will be happy. So we try make effort, and when we buy a bicycle, so after that the mind say, no, you will be happy if you buy a motorbike. So again we try. We buy the second, we buy a motorbike. So they say, oh, see, is that happy? No, I'm not happy at all. They say, you will be happy if you buy a car. So we like walk around. So they always give us like the another goal, and always running and never end. So later I say, oh, you will be happy with you find this partner, you live with him. So later they say, oh, maybe your happiness may be another person. So it's always trouble. If we think, if without Buddha gave us teaching, we always think happiness is eternal thing. And we spend all our effort to seeking from outside and never end. And when we die, we say, oh, I still have some purpose. I will attain happiness when I get it. So now I have to stop my life. So it's not happiness. I not achieve. So look like that. And then we will die with regret, because we always decide. The more we decide, we think we will attain that happiness, but we will attain a lot of problems. Just take a small reason. For example, just with a baby. Say, his happiness like eating ice cream, and also not baby, me also. So I like ice cream. So for example, they say, oh, my happiness is eating ice cream. So okay, so my teacher gave me morning ice cream. Say, oh, enjoy. Lunch ice cream. Okay, good, enjoy. And also dinner ice cream. So okay, one day whole ice cream I feel not happiness. First I think ice cream is my happiness, but I repeat, and then the more I repeat, the more I feel awful, the more I feel suffering. So if we, without Buddha teaching, we should think the external happiness, but actually it's potential suffering. Because if the natures of happiness, the more we get involved, the more we will have more happiness increase. But completely different. The more you get involved with the external happiness, the more you potential suffering. If you have too much, you feel awful. Okay, so you have that experience. Do you agree with me? Do you agree? Like something feel, even person, the first person I meet our life, you meet in your life, say, oh, that's it, a wonderful person. So that we agree, we get married, and then just some month later we found something problem. So it's maybe my wrong choice or something, and lots of things. So it's always changing. So if we think the happiness external, so we will like, we never satisfy, and then we will get suffering very soon. So we need, Buddha saying, no, the happiness is inside you. So in that way, you are safe. And the more you practice, the more you feeling, you touch that, look like treasure. I can say that's happiness. I can put in the code like treasure or enlightenment. So the more you get involved with that, the more you be happy. That is the tool of happiness. The true happiness is that when we have more, we will happy. Look like you meditate. The first you meditate feel very difficult. Like this morning, the monk told you, okay? But the more you practice, you feel oh peaceful. And then the peaceful mind, the peaceful state of mind that arise. So you enjoy. You enjoy even like some problem they coming. You show this problem, another problem come. We always have problem coming. Okay, we always have friends. unexpected friend coming. Okay, cannot control. So if we just always searching find solution and then like our emotion based on that unexpected friend, so we will exhaust this. Okay, and then we never finish, always problem. So better, like he said that wonderful, you remember, to try if we want to cover whole the planet with like bladder to like make sure no problem. So we cannot do that. So better buy a shoe in the store. So everywhere you go, you have the shoe in your foot. So to find happiness, we better like make around all happiness. No, it's just make inside you feel happiness. So everything around the coming, you will be okay. You always stay in peace. Okay, you should believe that. It's not from me, it's from Buddha. And not only from Buddha, after him we have many masters. You see around here, these are masters after like Buddha gave teaching, they practice. And now we have like Dalai Lama, we have like Lama Samten, we have monk, we follow for more than 2,500 years ago. Okay, so we continue because he taught something, it's true. And then when people, they practice, they experience that, they have inspiration, continue practice until now. Have you ever find some company, they exist more than 2,500 years? Okay, very difficult, right? Only that, because that's based on desire attachment, they will like just appear and then diminish. So always the true exist. And what is the true exist? He said that about inner peace, inner happiness. So I just like 45 minutes, I just share you thought about we have like away from today. At least we have something away from today. We say happiness inside each of us. And our job is like to make it become true. It's make it become stable. It's make it become like solid. So every time, everywhere, we enjoy. Okay. So we have to study. Okay. It's not happiness. It's not like, okay, we're sitting, we do nothing, and then it will come. It looks like some people say, okay, come to our place. I will water you, so you will receive happiness. Come, I will like give you some food, give you some magical thing. Put your hand on your head, and then you will be happy. You will transform all your negative emotion. So it's impossible. Okay. If some people say like that, maybe they are higher than Buddha, because Buddha, he said that I am a Buddha. I show you the way, but attain that happiness, it depends on your effort. So Buddha said like that, but some people, they say something wrong, say, okay, come here, I put my hand on your head, so you'll be okay. All your thing, your veil disappear. So we are, okay, come, is something. So, but we come back, remember that what Buddha say. He Buddha, he told, okay, you follow me. It's not because my name, it's not because my reputation, or not because you see a lot of students or something, but you follow me, Buddha said, because you listen. And then you practice, and then you do, you feel, oh, that is true, it is really useful in your life, so you follow me. It's not follow me because you believe. It's not follow me because you say some people, they talk or something. It's because like you have to check my work, like testing, rubbing, heating. So everything done, so now you follow me. So Buddha, he said like that. Okay, he a master, he said like that. So some people nowadays, we want happiness, but the potential for like we greed. We say something, we want everything, we want fast, like computer. Okay, we want and we click, and then we don't want, we delete. So we think maybe find some bottom in our mind, find some bottom in our body. So I don't want to talk about, I don't want to think about that topic. I just find some bottom to delete. So no way to do that. We have to delete by doing meditation. If we want happiness, we have to practice. We have to study. So do you agree? Okay. So are you ready to study and join with us to the path to enlightenment? Yeah. Do you want to become Buddha? Oh, I think like, do you want to attain the greatness? We call it permanent happiness. That happiness never ends. Okay. So if you like that, you really did that. If you want, are you happy with that? Are you ready to join the path to enlightenment, the path to happiness, the path to become Buddha? Do you want this? Sure. I'm so happy. I wish that, okay? Since we recognize that, we make it solid, we make bold. So today after workshop, you will go home, you write, I want to become Buddha. So you a little bit make a goal. I want to achieve the rated happiness. Okay, so you roll that, so you never change. And then you have to write a little bit explanation about happiness here. It's not something like car, it's not something like house, it's not something like bank account, more number. It's not something about that, not the happiness. Because it's when we finish that, we finish this life, we cannot bring these things with us to the next. Okay, everything we have to leave behind. Okay, so the happiness here, that means we always stay with us and nobody take away from us. Your car, if you say that happiness in my car, so first you buy the car, you spend whole your money, you spend whole your salary, you say you buy a car. So you say, this is my happiness. So today you open celebration and buy the new car. But after that you saw, oh, my car, some people crashed or something on the car. So like this morning, the monk said, I just want my car always stay new. So later I say get it old and then have to pay for insurance and have something before you ride just like normal bike. So you feel like comfortable. Some people they hit your bike or something. So now since you have some people they have luxury car, sometimes they just cross the street. So you feel really scared, like because I don't want my car get any problem. So is that happiness come or more anxiety, more fear, more like worry, so more trouble? Okay, so it's just something we are together. When I share with you, only share myself. I do regression. I think that's why I'm really interesting about Buddha teaching, and then it's help us like, oh, go back to our inner happiness. Go back to the place that nobody can take away. And then the more you get involved, the more we're happy. And we say the truth of happiness also. So since I explained with you, what is the truth of happiness? You see? So Buddha, according to Buddha teaching, we say the truth of happiness is the compassion. That's the compassion. Compassion, that's the more we love everyone, the more we feel like tolerant, the more we feel like toward people, like with kindness, with compassion, with love, with tolerance. So the more we increase happiness inside. So before we don't know that, so just keep our ego. Somebody taught us, somebody say something bad about, so we whole day we poor, we feel sad, we feel angry. Okay, so now we change back. We say, oh, so we also like some people love us, right? We never want some people hate us. And then we also want people like a feeling of kindness, feelings of tolerance to us. So, but we always same like the same. We want happiness, but the way we react, the way we create, the way we think, the way we do it completely destroy our happiness because we just put our ego too much big. So I always come with the story about like wherever I talk about happiness, I have a small, just like a more story to explain about happiness. So we say in the hell and in the heaven, like two places. So they the same, they open like the party, the feast. So they put like a big table around and then they use a long fork, a long chopstick. Okay. So in the hell, so they put like long chopstick, long fork. So everyone, they all invited to join to the party. So they say they come, oh, I want that food, I want that drink. But the spoon too long, the fork too long, so they cannot put in their mouth. You see, for example, it's too long chopstick like that. So how can I put in my mouth? So I feel angry, and then I see another people they use that they're supposed to get that food. I'm getting nervous. I getting like angry because I worry they will eat all the food. Okay, so they starting to fight each other because they don't want to lose the food. So they make like the party become like the fighting. So because okay, I cannot eat that, but you cannot also don't touch. Okay, so they fight each other. But the same the parties in the heaven. So they make a long chopsticks, a long fork. Okay, so people say, oh, I want a food, but I instead of picking that food to give to put in my mouth, I picking that food to give my partner. So the fork is enough long to share the food to other. So instead of they try to keep food for themselves, so they move. Okay, I give your food, and then another person they will give me. So they live very harmony together. They all enjoy the party. But the same situation in the hell, they fight each other because too much selfish, too much ego. But in the heaven, they react different. Okay, just small story. So you will think like the root of happiness, that is we more loving toward to other. Yes, and then we always like usually we feel enough remember or missing someone if we feel they treat us very good. We never missing someone feel that they angry with us. We say, oh, when we see some people we get experience about he angry with us before. So now we see again we feel oh no again. So we try to run away. Okay, but some people love you, so oh you remember when you see that you feel full of happy. So the same with everyone. Okay. So in a Christian, they have a code like wherever we want, people treat us, so we treat other the same. So we always want people love us. So now if we want to feel that, we have to treat people the same. So something like that, just something simple like that. Okay. So okay, my talk just like that to share with you a little bit about Buddha, about the path to enlightenment. But like our job now, I wish you can join with us, study step by step. We have like the step to enlightenment. We call like Lamrim. We never say enlightenment or happiness, just we jump and then we already there. No, we have to go step by step. Okay, so some of you already study this part, this part, this part, but here we talk about the path to enlightenment from like one of our master we call Atisha, and that master he drew about Lamrim, about the path to enlightenment. So later another master we call Lama Songkhapa, he drew the book we call like the path to enlightenment. It's more detailed. Master Atisha just draw 3 pages. It's too difficult. Some people, so I don't know, in the past, they study and they attain happiness very quick. But now, in our nowadays, we have almost like good condition. We have technology, easy to access. We can listen Buddhist teaching at home or in person. So in the past, wherever people they want to listen Buddha teaching, they have to write very long draw. Okay, they didn't have Zoom like now, but we have very good condition. But also we have a lot of hindrances like laziness, good weather, a lot of like party, and then doesn't have time. Okay, so good technology, everything fine, but we don't have time. Why? Is it more modern? Of course, we have more time, but why modern technology? We don't have time. Is there something, have you ever talked about that? I feel like we have computer, everything do more job for us, but we still don't have time. Why? Where the time we go?
More stuff.
More stuff, yes. We have more time for Facebook. We have more time for social media. We have more time to looking a lot of news around the world. So this time we spend for that, but we don't have much time for us to practice about to sit down. 5-minute meditation. If we're not familiar, we feel like 1 hour. We'll sit down 1 hour, but just 5 minutes. But if we're watching movie or we're talking something gossip, we feel 5 minutes almost 1 hour look like just 50 minutes. Okay. But in meditation, 5 minutes is too long. So I hope in the afternoon we come back with meditation. You feel 5 minutes or 10 minutes, it look like 1 second. Okay, you improve, improve your level. And then we continue, we improve your level, go up. Okay. So, okay, I will finish soon. Do you have any question? Or do you have any idea to share with me? Okay. or I will ask you questions. Are you happy with that? Really? Okay. I wish I should like Paramita here or our teacher. I should like continue what Buddha giving teaching. We should like do transmission. Is exactly what Buddha teaching. So it might be difficult. Then some people they study on the app. Some people they make something more easy to attract people. But here we just say exactly what Buddha give teaching, and we have to work ourselves. Okay, we cannot like, okay, I want happiness, but my husband do it. I want happiness, but my maybe like my wife do it. I'm happy if my husband like that. I'm happy if my wife like that. I'm happy with my neighbor like that. Blah, blah, blah. We never say I'm happy if I train my mind like this. So usually we pay our happiness because the people around. It's not our job. Say like that. We usually think like that. I'm angry because because my husband today say something not good with me. That's why I'm angry. It's not because angry come from me. Okay. All the reason, all our problem is just because outside, it's not because us. So now Buddha he say that, okay, if you train your mind and you learn that, so all the problem is just like zero problem because you already train your mind. So that's the problem. It's not outside, it's because you. Okay, but it comes from inside. So if we work out inside, we train the mind. So the problem will be okay. So that's why some people they have big problem, but they can stay very peace, very calm. Okay, but some people just small thing they feel like look like the end of the world. Okay? So why? It's not because the nature of the problem, just because the way we think, the way the mind is level of the training. So now we together we practice, and then you come here. I'm so happy I see you. I feel like, oh, my family. Although we don't have a relationship, but we have the same purpose, one happiness. We have the same purpose. We share the peace. We practice. We make more people in the world. So like that. So we are really family if we have the same goal, like Buddhist family. We're not like your skin color, your language, or anything. No, like the border between of us if we have the same goal, because we have the same like purpose, one happiness. Okay, we're human, so we everything we the same. Okay, so I'm say thank you so much for your listening for my workshop today. So if you have any question, you can keep. Okay, we have two more workshop in the afternoon, and we always welcome with all your questions. So today look like open retreat day. I don't think it's the open retreat day, because we train the mind, we practice with a lot of topics. So try we cultivate something and keep something in your day. And if you're more interesting, we join with us from the course. We continue to build together, like go together to the process, to happiness, to raise enlightenment. Okay, and I wish you have a very good lunch. Enjoy your lunch and see you in the afternoon.
What time is the
What time you know? 1:30. 1:30 in the afternoon with like the topic about happiness and wisdom. I will do small chanting and can do with us chanting for their lunch. Okay. It's okay, right? Okay, okay. Okay, so wish you have a very good lunch and see you at 1:30 and enjoy lunch with happiness. Okay. Yeah, thank you so much. Okay. Have a good lunch.